Yes, hello beautiful people, welcome back to your boy Mogesi, back again to this kind of our session of today. Today is today, and tomorrow it will be another day. We are just coming here one-on-one to make sure that we are just going to get this kind of daily and valid information. We are at different background, as you can take a look from my back how things is just moving. So guys, there is this kind of situation that is just taking place, and to be sincere, we need to make it happen, and we need to broadcast it live one-on-one. Guys, much of the people, they never understand what is just taking place into our village, and this is the lead and valid information, guys, and let's pick it, and we are just going to broadcast it one-on-one. Guys, the real thing is one, have this kind of subscriber that they never understand themselves, and for me to come here and broadcast this kind of the video is to make sure that everyone is just going to take his level or her level, where he reached or where she reached. Let's come clear. Have this kind of the subscriber that are just coming from Marwa subscriber. They have to have good manners. That is what I can just tell. They have to have good manners, because we don't fear them. And for us to become clear and speak this kind of daily and valid information is this, because they are too much. They are too much. They never understand about our village. You see, they never know even a single point about our village. We are the people that we are just broadcasting. We are the people that we sometimes we got disappointed a little bit, but also sometimes we accept it about the issues and how things is just moving. You see, the real fact is this: a person can just made a video to make sure that we are just preventing this kind of situation, that there is much of the situation that do participate or do happen into our village, but this kind of abnormal subscriber, they have to come into the comment section. Yesterday, this kind of mosquito ready, or this kind of the lady that usually advertise mosquito net, it's smaller. Also, she got such kind of a comment section, much of the subscriber, and it is their subscriber also. Remember that they were just talking about, oh, why can't you do this. The real things is one. The real things is one. You have to subscribe into our channel, and you have to got daily and valid information. You have to learn. Maybe also, if your Mendolo blanket is just beating, also you have to become clear to make sure that, oh, have to tell Mogesi, you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, so that things could be moving straight forward. You see? But the way how things is just moving, is not the way we are just accept it. It's not the way we are just accept it. And it is one-on-one, guys. It is one-on-one, as we are just broadcasting this kind of the information. Much of the people, they will never understand, but also we have what we call the smartest subscriber, that their Mendulo blanket is just beating perpendicularly by in the square. What we do broadcast, they do go with that kind of a point. What we do speak, they have to go with the real and valid information. You see, because once we say that it is too much, it is too much. You see, and all right, guys, back again. We are one of the street of Nairobi, and we are just checking to make sure that we are just covering much of how things is just moving. I don't know into this kind of sarcasm, because the day at the time that I have just dropped here, the sun was just coming from it was just coming from this kind of a side. So I don't think if just going this way, because I don't know also. But the really undervalued information. I don't know how things is just moving here, guys, but due to an circumstance, we have to accept it. And we have to take it as serious as normal also. So back again, guys. I was speaking of one thing, because this clear information, I fear nobody, and our village, it has become much of jealous people. I just stayed into the village, and also after there, do you know what jealousy comes from? There is a day, even I mentioned it into one of the video, we were having during that day I was just coming from the boutique, and after there, during that day I was just coming from the boutique, but after that I met my popo at the police custody there, where he stopped him. He come, oh Mugesi, how are you? I'm just good. Man, you are the into, you have just made donation is not coming into our site. Even right now, we are not receiving the site. We are not receiving any donations. Even right now, as we are speaking this way, I'm just rushing to Brian's project, so that maybe I can have something else from there. But you know, I just answered him in a polite way, and I just told him, for the donation to stop, it is because of your jealousy. You yourself, you can't see somebody else getting this kind of amount of donation, then you come and you spend him. Now you have to find the way that you can just, you have to hinder him a little bit, so that he can be he can be thrown out, not receiving any amount of money from any of the subscribers. And this kind of donations do come this way. Once people like Mugesi, once they see that oh, Mugesi has just get this kind of amount of money, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and somebody else outside there is just missing, what will be just happening? You see? So that is what I told my popo also. But due to unconditional circumstance, after all, she got an accident immediately. You see? This one comes through this way. I remember during the time that we were working at Marwa construction site. That is the time also I was trying to build my channel. Why not Alex? I remember during that time he was just called with one of the subscribers. I think it is from USA or from UK. So Alex, why not Alex was just speaking with one of the subscribers in English, and that is where Marwa himself start making chaos, talking about oh why not Alex? I didn't brought you here to speak with the subscriber. I just brought you here to work. You see? But the way things is just moving, it's not moving the way it is. You see? So much of the jealousy is just coming from such kind of position. This kind of the people, they can't want to see a person, any other person is just making prosperity or is just making some progress. You see? So this is how things it is. So they have to accept it and they move forward. It's due to copyright, because we have much of the music here and there, south and west. We have to switch off the camera and to make sure that we can't get that kind of copyright, and we move forward. Fantastic. Yes guys, actually back again, and I wanna broadcast this kind of a point also. There is some of the subscribers that they want to hinder my mind a little bit. What I can just want this kind of the people is they never understand Mogesi, who is Mogesi. You see? So if they choose to live their life, let them live, let them stay their life. So for them to come and they have data, they have to look what Mogesi are just broadcasting to make sure that they are just coming with this kind of scenario, this kind of when I don't know how I can just describe it. It is non-understanding. You see? Also, we can't accept it. So sometimes this kind of the people, they need to be heated from the back. Actually, they need to be heated from the back, so that they can just become straightforward, because the way things is just moving, into the society or into the village, is not the way people they are just thinking of. You see, once we need to make some of changes, to have the attacks, have the police or the authority, because this kind of the people they do have this kind of thinking or criticism, talking about they have amount of money, they have a larger amount of money, talking about they usually talk about they have 1 million, that they can just swap with 1 million of amount of money. These are some of things that we can't accept it, or we can't allow it into our village. You see? Point number one, they are just using and misusing villagers, and they also dump them out. My latest video where I made the video talking about this kind of the people, they want to own the entire land of the village. It's true, but once Mogesi came clear and talk about, no, it's enough, man, the land that you have just purchased, it's enough. Because where do you want the upcoming generation to stay? Nowhere. That's number one. Nowhere. So for them to came outside laughing, opening their mouth, opening their teeth, it's not the way they think how things are just moving. And soon the way things is just going to be moved. Maybe it's just going to shock the, what I can talk about, it's just going to shock the internet. But also it can be the best if change can be there. They can stop with an immediate effect. You see? So guys, thank you so much for watching this kind of the video. Thank you so much for subscribing, like, share and comment. Let's move to the next video, and we are just going to share much of the video, and we are just going to enjoy it. Also, much kudos.